Ciao Tesla people, we'll do the Supercharger talk number 72. I'm not charging, just parked. So, there are several news from Tesla. It's coming out a Tesla update, and the version is 2025.32.3.1. And there are several changes, but the bigger one is the lower power mode. Basically, they shut it down every service that is not needed, including the Sentry mode. If you don't want to, but if you want to, you can enable, of course. And this to reduce the power consumption when the car is parked. Okay, so if you have in your garage, you put this on, and it will consume much less. And then also yesterday they announced the Tesla Megablock, and basically is a new way to produce and to deploy Megapacks version 3 in a bigger scale, which is pretty cool, because it's very important for the transition to renewable energy. Batteries are a key point for that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to deploy and produce, of course, and where. Okay. And another news was Tesla released within the app a MultiPass for third-party chargers in Netherlands. So basically, you can use the app now to access third parties chargers. So you don't need a third party app, but you do it through the Tesla app on third parties chargers. Okay, until now what you could do, if you don't have a Tesla, you could buy a pass and be charged when you go to a supercharger without a Tesla, but with another electrical car. Okay, now this is the reverse, where you use your app, your Tesla app, the Tesla app, to charge to a third-party charger. Okay, so not a Tesla charger. And this is just launched in Netherlands, so it's going to be interesting to see it here in Europe, because we have a lot of third-party chargers networks, and we collect basically a card for each one, or an app for each one of them. Okay, so it would be cool to have one app that does all. Also, there was the release of a video showcasing Tesla FSD driving in Giga Berlin, driving the car itself off at the production line and going to directly to a parking lot, ready to be shipped to a destination. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we saw this in the US, and now they're doing it in Europe too. And also Tesla updated Tesla Master Plan number 4, which is going to be interesting in the coming years to see how Tesla evolves and their strategy. I'm still of the opinion that Tesla needs a low budget car, different from the cheaper Model Y. Okay, especially here in Europe, where lots of cars are much smaller than a Model Y, and if you live in a city, you don't have much space to park a Model Y. And then there was a tweet from Musk about FSD version 14. It should be released soon. We don't know yet when. And the comment was that it's going to be the biggest upgrade from coming from FSD since version 12. So looks like this version 14 is going to be a very big jump from version 13, so from the previous version. Okay, it's going to be interesting. My opinion on FSD, it should be much cheaper than what is now. So now you can buy it, even here in Europe you can buy it, but you cannot use it anywhere. I think in Norway they're trying to use it, people, and Tesla, but still you buy it, but you cannot use it. And also there is the monthly fee. You can buy by month. I think it was $99, but I think it's too expensive still. Especially if you live in a city here in Europe, I don't think people will pay that much. If you commute out, maybe yes, but $100 a month, I think it's too expensive. So we'll see how it evolves. Market are different from Europe and US. So we'll see how the Tesla will adapt to the different markets in the coming months and the coming years. Anyway, this was everything. Lots of news directly from Tesla. I posted lots of videos of this stuff on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out. Also, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification, and don't forget, if you buy a Tesla, use my referral code. You can get up to 500 euros or $1 discount on your purchase. And I'll see you on next video. Ciao, Tesla people.